Monk's coffee shop. Also, Tom's restaurant in New York City, 3,000 miles away from where we were actually shooting. You see, a lot of things you see on TV are not really real. Like in a cartoon.
We went to a diner.
And this is the exact booth that we were at. Actually, it isn't. It was the one over there, but there's two ladies there, so we couldn't get in there.
Over ketchup bottles, napkin holders, and pepper shakers, Jerry and Larry came up with the great idea of Scientology, a new religion based on comedy. With Larry's dementia and Jerry's love of Superman, the pair came up with quite the religious backstory.
There is no escape. Don't make me destroy you. The power of the dark side. I am your father.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
How are we going to get out of it?
We'll say we're frightened and we have to go home.
That's no moon. Use the Force.
But then they realised that nobody would buy that crap, so they took nothing to the NBC meeting.
When I walked into NBC with Larry...
In much the same way that Jerry and George pitched the show to the NBC executives, Jerry and I came in, and I had no experience at all.
That was the famous meeting. If you think we're going to... if this is the idea and if you think we're going to change it, we're not. Which nobody had even suggested changing it.
Yeah, I think he thought that the whole thing was going to go up in smoke right there.
And they liked it. And he told me we got an order for 4 episodes.
I have to say, my initial reaction was not joy. I was not really happy about it. But I said, oh, you know, great. But all that meant to me was, oh, geez, 4 shows. How are we going to do 4 shows? How are we going to come up with 4 shows? And then that night, I was staying with Jerry in his apartment. And that night I said to him, I said, all right, look, I'm not going to be able to go through this. I can't do it. Honestly, good luck. I was sincere. I said, really, I hope it's great. I hope it's a hit, but I can't work on this.
And I reassured him that, you know, this was just a phase that we were passing through. And
He should actually have a job talking people out of suicide when they're on a ledge, because he's very good at it. He's very calm. He knows exactly what to say. Oh, no, your life will get better. Just come off the ledge. Everything will be fine.
Hey Larry, what was your reaction when Seinfeld got picked up for 13 more episodes?
I said, oh, my God, I can't do this. How am I going to come up with 13 shows? This is ridiculous. I said, this is crazy. And I was petrified. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. This thing now is getting much bigger than it was supposed to. I was supposed to be done with this thing. And now I'm supposed to be doing 13 shows. I'm responsible for this thing. This is mine. How am I going to do this? I can't do it. I cannot do it. This is insane. What have I got myself into? But then the show got picked up again for yet another season. This time, 22. 22.
I don't tend to worry, no matter what. You know, Larry was certainly worrying enough for the 2 of us.
This time, and I am dead honest here, real, actual tears out of my eyes, crying. I cried on my bed, cried at the prospect of coming up with 22 more of these things. How in God's name is that going to happen?
But in God's name it did happen, and Seinfeld was quite the success. You may have even seen it yourself. And it also put Tom's restaurant on the map. After the spectacular fail of MySpace, it was great for Tom to have something to cling onto to ward off the suicides. Thanks for watching. Next time, I don't know.